for the people at home who don't know you, whereabouts? Where are you from?
Manchester.
You're from Manchester.
Stockport. Going to Manchester.
I have heard of that place.
Yeah.
I have heard of that.
Yeah.
One thing I know about your accent isn't that strong.
Not anymore.
Oh, it wasn't strong.
Yeah, well, you come down speaking like this, yeah, alright? Do you want to start a fucking band? Yeah.
I could never
be
imagine.
the biggest band in the world? Yeah. Shall we call it Oasis? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I know. That's how I used to speak.
Oh wow.
No, I didn't really.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
And what about your heritage?
My heritage is my dad's from Mauritius.
Mm-hmm.
And my mum is Irish. So yeah, and I'm born in England, in Stockport, and I've been down here a good few, about 5 years now. So some of my accent has gone down a little bit, but it wasn't. I never sounded like Liam anyway, because it's within the north, especially within Manchester. You've got someone from Salford would have a very different accent from somebody from Manchester.
Yeah.
Even though, people,
it's the same in
and
London,
then if you move up to sort of Stockport or, even from, say, like, Cheshire to Bridgington to, all variations on it. Yeah.
And what is like what inspires you to write?
To write?
Yeah.
Mixture of things. It can be, like last night I watched it was a classic, watched something, got me thinking, had to write my thoughts down. Simple as that. Watched the documentary, boom, it was instant. That's more clear cut. Some days it's just people saying funny shit that I'm like, that's got to go in a poem. I ain't going to tell you, but that's going in a poem. The people are like, oh wow. And then other days it's just, I've got something in me that isn't even poetic. It's just that needs to come out to make me carry on. So that'll come out, and weirdly, so it's just, I just write when the feeling's there and something comes or something hits me and I feel like there's some sort of something flowing, starts to rumble. That's when I know I've got to get the pen.
So is it more like an outlet for you, like a therapy kind of?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Because the way how you describe it, it kind of sounds
feels like that.
Yeah.
Well, when I create and I get that out, there's a therapeutic feeling.
Okay, yeah.
But do I write because I need it to be that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not necessarily, because I've written something. It's nice to bend your mind away from yourself or your problems and get into the space of another individual. Therefore, you're channeling their anger and their rage. Yeah. Suddenly, your pen comes out. It isn't that you need therapy, it's because you're feeling their therapy.
Yeah.
And then there's still a therapeutic feeling. When I was in America, I was like going around some of the Native American roots and getting into that, going to Alcatraz and learning about when it was occupied in the 60s and looking, and I was just feeling their anger and those some of those poems were coming through in me, allowing my own emotions to get caught up in theirs. So it's that's what I'm saying is you express other people's emotions through
it's true
through what you do
kind of
yeah.
Is it
not just your own?
So because I was reading a bio, because I was looking online, I was like, oh, I can't just go into this podcast and not have things and questions and stuff like to ask, because I'm interested in people and where they've come from and how they've grown and where it's taken them. So like I was reading that you went to the National Theatre,
National Youth Theatre, did a couple. They're a good organisation. Weirdly, it feels like that was quite a while back, and actually.
What year did you?
Oh God, 2000 and something.
That's where we are, man.
Yeah, but it's like what they did is they just gave like a good acting training that wasn't in a drama school route.
Yeah.
Where you had to pay loads for, and you get the same training, and they'd actually throw you out there and put plays on. And back when I was doing it, you know, they didn't have. Now they're very broad, and they've got people from all sorts of walks of life and background. But you know, they didn't have that many Northerners, and just because they were London based. You know, they weren't doing much. Yeah, they weren't doing much regional stuff. So it was great for me to come in and do that. But you know, I see, like, you know, in a weird way, again, I love that the acting side. It's like when you're out there on stage, all right, you're playing a character and you're saying certain lines, but there's still that freedom of no one can fuck with this moment type of thing.
Yeah.
Which is what I always come back to is that feeling as well. Whether, you know,
the power in words.
Yeah.
Is this the dream for you? Like, what do you? How do I put this? What is your dream? What is the dream for you?
In what way?
Like, in a perfect world, if everything fell into place, what would that? Where do you see yourself?
That we all, in a dream world, I see everybody waking up and realizing that we're all one mass consciousness, and the only thing we need to express to each other is love, without any sense of ownership or attachment, and everything we have we could share, and you know, whether that's people or food or land, that's my dream situation, you know. But maybe that would be boring. You know, maybe that would be shit. Maybe it'd be too happy, too bliss. Boring. I don't know. Do we enjoy some of the darkness that goes on? As writers, do we, what I'm cutting to?
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
It
you
helps,
know?
It helps. It really does.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have everybody waking up saying, I'm in love, I love you. What? That's
this?
it, the end. we need darkness.
Conflict or something.
We need darkness, we need conflict, we need drama.
Yeah.
So what I just said is potentially bullshit, but also a feeling that we all want.
Yeah.
But there's that thing, that paradox constantly working. If that does happen, when we all get peace and bliss, will some guy just go, should we start some shit for no other reason than just to make things interesting? Shall we just fuck the established order up? Because if the established order always needs fucking up, and if established order is just peace and love, you know that some punk's gonna go smack someone just to fucking mix it up. I don't know, my dream situation, like artistically,
yes,
like is what's happening, but it just needs to generate more and more interest. Yeah. Just carry on doing what I'm doing and reach more people. Mm-hmm. Carry on what I'm doing, reach more people. Carry on what I'm doing, reach more people. Yeah. That's my only goal.
That's good.
You know, if I can make it's nothing you shouldn't be ashamed to say. You want to make a living off it as well.
Yeah, of
so
course.
Cut down all the other little day jobs. If they can disappear and I've got enough to get by, you know, I write down here these post-its. I know we're on radio, but this is what I've got. These are what I look at sometimes before I go to bed. So it's the money ones, because we have a weird relationship with money. We think it's evil. It's just an energy. It's what you project onto it.
Yeah.
So if you keep saying, oh, it's evil, it's evil, it's evil, you won't bring any in. If you keep saying, I respect it, it's an energy that can make me have stuff, then maybe I'll bring it in. Yeah. And I need to bring enough in to just so I can carry on creating without having to go and do those other jobs.
It's like putting positive energies out there.
Onto something that might be evil.
Yeah.
And by that, you bring it in. Money isn't evil. I respect and love it for giving me an awesome life. Yeah, very cheesy, but it's so cheesy that I'm just like, yeah, why not? Yeah, straight out of an American self-help book. Yeah. All this that's a quote. This one's one of mine. All the money I need will come to me. I just ticked it. So I just ticked it. I just ticked it.
So
have I got what I need right now? Yeah.
That's legit.
Have I got more or less? No, I've got what I need.
Yeah.
Tick. Yeah. What have we got? What's got? There we go. There's another one that's not money related. Do we paint what's on the face, what's inside the face, or what's behind it.
Did you write this? Is this yours?
No.
Okay. That's very
No.
deep, though.
No.
Huh.
Try and paint all of them, right?
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
But you can't paint all of them
Yeah.
at the same time.
Basically, I've got a few here, like, where my world is at. So, yeah, the money ones, some are from, like, cheesy books. Some I've just written down myself. And then, so that's that. That's when, and then they've got the painting one for when I paint. So before I start, I'll have a look at that and go, okay, what am I going to paint? And then we got the man who writes about himself and his own time is the only man who writes about all people and all time. Sick, right?
You can be anyway, just like, oh, what noise is
Slow motion left side.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't even write the people's names down who wrote these things, man, because it's just like, I don't want to know.
It's better if you just read it, mind blown. Yeah.
So that's for when I'm writing, and I'm feeling like, wow, I'm just saying about me. Is it just me doing bad and putting it in paper? Is it me about having a late night, doing too much gear, and then waking? Is that really what people want to hear?
Yeah.
Is that really peace and love and something to aspire to? No, but it's real.
Yeah.
It's coming from me, and the man who writes about himself and his own time is the only man who writes about all people at all time. Sure, Rivers, thank you.
I was like, that is it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
So very true.
so just keep it real.
Yeah.
And then what else we got? This is the spiritual side. This is when I need to be like, okay, let the money go, let the painting go, let the poetry go. What? Let the poetry go? Yeah, let it go. No, I don't want it. Sean, let it go. Who's Sean? Now we're talking. A realised being, wherever he looks, sees nothing or all things simultaneously and knows them to be the same.
Say that again.
A realised being, wherever he looks, sees nothing and all things simultaneously and knows them to be the same.
It's too deep for me to comprehend right now, but I'm going to be walking like in a couple of days or a week from now, and I'm just going to be like, oh my days, that was...
The interconnection between everything in the world
Yeah.
is happening at the same. Past, present,
and
future is one continuum. Me, you, that person, one. There's things that are relative, that we relate to, and there's things that, one thing that's absolute, human consciousness.
Yeah.
In it. Just experiencing each other and itself at the same time. Boundless, no clocks. There's no clocks. You know what I mean? What else have we got?
This is like, I usually do a section called Random Facts in my show, but...
You're liking this?
Yeah, this is now the Sean Rivers.
Hijacking. I'm turning into the host. No, but there's no host. I love hearing these.
You're a co-host.
We're all the same person anyway,
Yeah,
so... Right. I'm going to have a non-deep one a minute.
Okay.
Just because they're important as well. And this was a guy at a pub I'm working at who's crazy Argentinian legend, and just when he moved, he worked there years ago, and then I didn't work there, and then he came back in and just did a guest appearance, and it was like this legendary return. It was like Jesus Christ, his second coming figure had come for like just summer, and then he went. So I got a taste of. He was quite tame, but he's still wild, but he toned it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But he was still a character, and as he left, he threw me the keys to the pub as a joke to say they're yours now, jokingly. And we got fucked up loads of times together, but one night he was never passing much information on to me. Just like, yeah, do what you want, everything will be fine. Whereas some of the other managers would try and give, not that I'm a manager, but they were trying to line me up. So he never gave me much or whatever. And I thought that was good. I saw that as like, yeah, he thinks I can just do it anyway.